Your time in WCCW doesn't really last very long. According to the research I
Mhm.
did, looks like you made the jump to JCP in December of '84. How did that whole situation come to be?
Well, when we did the Cotton Bowl show where Sunshine came down out of the helicopter and looked fantastic, that's what they wanted. They wanted Sunshine to go do rehab, come back, be healthy, be strong, look great. And she did that. Oh my God, she looked like a movie star. So, pardon me. Whenever she came back and she was going to take the spot, that's just what we had. I'm sorry, I'm moving around so much.
No, no, it's okay.
Um, so that was it. We knew our time was up. How much are we going to get? But we did get the reunion arena show. We got a lot of really good bookings even after that. And then Stella and I had two shows in Florida, the Christmas Day and the day after. We had worked out a deal because with Eddie Graham and they were close promotion and everything like that. So we had Tampa and Miami. And I knew Michael Hayes was booking in Florida, and I knew Michael forever. I mean, it's just like I used to pick him up at the airport to go work for my dad. So I knew Michael fairly well. And whenever I went to go talk to Michael, whenever I landed, the story about Jack Daniels and the Freebirds, absolutely true. So
What story
whenever
is
I
that?
landed, I got to rent a car, went to the first liquor store, and I bought one of those the biggest bottle of Jack Daniels I could find. It was like a display thing. It was huge. It was probably 2 gallons.
Wow.
And went in there. Hey, Michael, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in forever, and I'm looking for a place to go, and maybe you could use it. And he says, well, he was getting ready to close down Florida because it had slowed down. He said, I'm really not going to do anything until January, February, and then I'm going to open back up. But he says, you need to go talk to Dusty. And as he put it, he said, Dusty's getting ready to blow North Carolina up. He said, that's where you need to go. So he says, do you know him? And I was like, yeah, I know Dusty. He says, well, Tully's in there too. And he says, and I was just like, I've got this. I wanted the bottle of Jack Daniels back, but it was already gone. So I went across there, and Dusty is sitting in the chair, and Tully's like to the right-hand side of him. They're just standing there like talking. And I gave him the spiel like, hey, I've been working with Dallas. I told him everything and that I'd really like to keep going and be on the road. And I really like this part of wrestling. Well, you can see that something sparked, something between both of them. Well, I had no idea that they were looking for a girl for Tully at that time. They had actually had a contest for a couple of weeks looking for Tully's perfect 10. They were looking for the perfect woman to accompany Tully to the ring, to take care of all of his needs outside of the ring, to travel with him, to be the perfect woman. And they'd already done vignettes on this, had already done promos, they'd already gotten pictures and videos. You should see the pictures and videos. They were classic. So started talking about it, and they kind of, okay, yeah, this might work. And they told me, that they'd been looking for a girl and that they were going to think about it. So sure. So I went to go do my match. And whenever I was walking to the ring, I noticed that Dusty is standing outside of his dressing room door and Tully is standing outside of his dressing room door. Okay. In my mind, I'm thinking if they're still there after my match, I've got the job. If they're not there, they weren't interested, I'm done.
Yeah.
So I have my match. I did really well. Got over. Look back over. They're both standing there. I was like, yes, I've got the job. And sure enough,
Right.
I got the phone call that I got, hey, can you be here like the end of February? Sure. No problem. I can be there. So then it got, well, we were thinking about it. Got another phone call. Need you here like the middle of February. Can you work that out? Yeah. Whenever you need me, I can be there. So then it was just like, can you be here Tuesday? So sure.